launch of the Jordan brand, the 34s we're up to now. Asia, let's start with you. When you look at the design of this new shoe, we're able to talk to Craig about some of the elements. What to you stands out as a ball player?
I think how light the shoe is, and also when they designed the shoe, I think they really took time and thought about a player being comfortable, and that's really important because you want to be comfortable playing, and you don't want to be running down the court with shoes that are heavy. So that's truly important, and they're very comfortable.
But with that, of course, you also want the stability to be able to do what you're going to do without popping out of it. How do you think the shoe's able to do that?
I think it's great, just how they're designed, especially like trying to cut and jump. I think they're built for that, so it's good.
Excellent. And Kia, will come to you. Another part of shoes now is also the fashion side of it. I was telling Craig, we're in New York City. It's Fashion Week right now. So I want to talk a little bit about, as you mentioned at All-Star, the swag appeal of this 34.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the best part about one of these shoes is that it's so versatile. You know, that yes, they're performance shoes and they're going to allow you to be explosive and reactive, but you can put them on with any outfit that you have and wear them. And I think the colorways that we have, the classic bread, obviously, with the Jordan brand and the iconicness of that. But I mean, this one's almost like a seafoam, like a Liberty seafoam. So I'll take that.
I'm saying.
And there's more colorways coming out as well, and I think it's just going to continue to be that versatile for people.
We're also here, of course, with Zion and Asia, able to give back to this Harlem community here. But I know that you've been involved in really sparking girls' youth basketball back home in Canada with Kia Nurse Elite. When you do events like this and you know that what you're able to do back home, how do you see this being good for the girls and women's game in particular?
I mean, I think just anytime you're in the community and you're growing the sport, you're continuing to allow kids to fall in love with basketball and continuing to allow them to have that extra kind of life lessons, those extra life skills. And even here we have two girls that are playing in the boys division, right? And that's something that's so awesome because those are fearless women who are out there just putting it all, doing something they love with passion, and that's something that makes me so happy.
I'm glad you mentioned that because we were noticing them playing earlier, and Asia, I want to get you in on this too, but you know, when you were growing up and playing, either whether it's on the court here, just in the community or in some more of the AAU style, when you played against the guys, how did that work for you in trying to get your numbers up, either assists or points?
It's always very interesting. It depends who you're playing with on the day, but I think as the game has continued to grow, there's more and more respect for when the women step on the court with the men, and I'll still do it now when I just go into those fitness centers and start playing on the court and people are like, I think she actually plays somewhere. I'm like, maybe. But it's a lot of fun to see those girls and have them gain that confidence. And really it's just about being out there because a lot of times you're going to play against people who are quicker, stronger, and faster than you, and it's going to make you better in the long run at your own division.
And Asia, I know you was over my shoulder doing some things, but we're going to come back to you also thinking about being able to represent the Jordan brand, the New York Liberty, and the WNBA, and being able to show what women's basketball looks like. How do you take that on?
I think we have a responsibility to use our platform, however that is, whether it's speaking to kids or fans or showing up to certain basketball games. So we have that responsibility where we should inspire those kids, and I think we're doing a great job doing that.
All right, well, we're here with Kia Nurse, Asia Durr, both first-round picks for the New York Liberty. And I know y'all got to get out of here because we got a game tomorrow. So thank you very much. It was a pleasure.
Thank you,
Asia. All right, take care.